All right.
All
Welcome,
right.
welcome, welcome. Uh, how's it going, man? How is the store?
Stuff was going good. I mean, we went to a few places in the mall just to look for some, Valentine's Day stuff for
Ooh.
Allie and for Kyle's girl, Victoria. So,
Oh, I didn't
we
know
did
Kyle
that.
had a girl.
They've been like on and off, and then they're not like kind of declaring things right now just because of like age stuff. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, because she's I think 19 and Kyle's 17, so they're just waiting till
Oh, that
he
makes sense
turns
then.
18 this couple months here. So then they're actually gonna go for it, but otherwise they're kind of just like on and off between things.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But yeah, so that was that, and that was a very interesting time. That is for sure. My God. And then not only that, but then we went to Nordstrom Rack, which is another store. I got
Yeah, I've
Ali
heard
something
it.
from there.
Okay, nice. That's a clothing store?
hmm
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like how do you say, like a Ross, but for more like designered items like Adidas, Under Armour, Nike,
Oh,
other
okay,
like
that makes sense.
Calvin Klein, really expensive things, but they're discounted because they're not the newest year's model or whatever.
Oh, okay. I get
Yeah,
you.
so they
I
got a
get
bunch of
you.
jewelry and different things like that. So I got Ali something from there, and
Nice.
yeah, that was that. I got myself a new watch too. Looks really nice.
Ooh. What is it?
Here, let me actually go get it real quick. So I'll be right back.
All right. For those just joining, hello, welcome. I'm this is the fourth episode, I think, of the
Okay, I'm back.
HC chats. All right, welcome back,
It's
and
a
we have Tyler
Jeffrey
here.
Bean.
Jeffrey Bean.
It's I don't know how to say it, but it's a really nice looking watch. I'll send you a picture. It's got genuine leather. It has a diamond in it,
Ooh,
and it's a really nice like blue looking like faced watch. And I'm like, that looks nice.
dang, yeah, that sounds nice.
Especially with my tennis bracelet, that thing goes like in hand with it. There, that's that.
Yeah, okay. Looks like just need to fix something.
Yeah, so I got that thing, and then what else? What else? Oh yeah, so we went to a Cracker Barrel as well,
Oh,
and
how was Cracker Barrel?
it was pretty good. We didn't get anything to like eat. We were just looking at like little knickknack things, and Kyle was
Okay.
gonna get some like stuff for his girl there. And we walk
Oh yeah,
in
I
there.
forgot that there's like a whole store, huh?
Yeah, it's a store and like restaurant combined. It's very like
I always
bizarre but
forget about
cool.
that.
hmm And so we walk in and Kyle was telling me something because we are making jokes on something. And as he walks in front, he goes, "Yeah, this is a robbery." And I was like, "Kyle,
What?
this is not the right time to say that."
Oh,
And one of the ladies looks, and Kyle's like, "Oh shit, I probably shouldn't have said that." I was like, "Yeah, you don't say." So we were
yeah,
joking
that's
about
like
it the
saying,
entire time.
oh, I just looked at the photo. That is a very nice looking watch.
I know, isn't it? It's really nice.
Oh, wow. But that's, he's insane. That's like yelling bomb in an airport.
Yeah, basically it's the same. But it was just funny because the entire time we were laughing about that, and he was looking at this like hair scrunchies or whatnot,
Hmm.
and he goes up to the lady that worked there. He goes, "Hey, do you have these?" She goes, "Oh no, we discontinued them." And he goes, "Oh wait, I found them," and they're like right behind a couple clothing items. She goes, "Oh okay." She goes, "Let me see the bar number on it," and he was like, "Oh yeah, here." So he like shows her the picture and whatnot, and then she looks at them and goes, "Oh yeah, it's the same thing." And Cal's like, "Thank you," and then she walks away and he rips open the packaging, like rips it all apart to see if it would fit like her wrist and her hair and all that.
Oh my.
And after that, he puts it to the side and gets another one from the rack. I was like, "Oh my fucking god."
Oh, he is a different breed sometimes, I swear.
hmm but
Built different.
basically pretty much. But update on the whole like scenario with the car crash. The car is completely totaled.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's all totaled. I don't know about the insurance stuff or not, but I took a
Okay.
couple pictures and whatnot. I can also show you that of
Okay.
when we went to the impound and everything like that to like just
Yeah.
get whatever belongings he needed. So we did that, but there was just so much damage to that thing. It's like, holy fuck. To
Oh
even
yeah,
think
by
that
the way, is your
somebody came out
dad
alive.
better?
He's in a lot of pain. It's not too bad now, but
He's
he
not
actually has
hospitalized anymore?
no. They were gonna do surgery, but then they decided not to because it wasn't unnecessary.
Oh, okay.
But he has a small puncture in his I think it's his right lung. Yeah, he has a small puncture in his right
Jeez.
lung, and he's got 4 fractured or broken ribs. So they're just kind of floating
Oh,
there.
that's fun, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. So I've been helping him out a lot. And the biggest fucked up thing about that is his own wife and stepson aren't helping him.
What?
They're not doing anything. She told my dad that don't text Tony unless you really need something, like if it's urgent. And Amanda hasn't done anything. I've gone grocery shopping for my dad twice already to get stuff for him. I've taken him
Yeah.
to go get his hair cut. I picked him up from the hospital because she wouldn't per se, because she said, "Oh
What the
yeah, if it's
hell?
between like now to like 3 o'clock ish time, I can't pick you up. After that, only in between that time." And so then he's like, "All right, it's fine. I'll just tell Tyler." So he texted me like early in the morning. I was like, "Oh yeah, no problem. I'll pick you up at like 4 or whatever the case is that you need. I'll be there to pick you up."
Yeah.
Hands down. I was in the work with like doing different things with Target and a couple other places, and I was like, I missed those phone calls just so I could go pick him up. And I was like, that's the shit you do for a family member. And I said, especially if
Yeah,
like
no
that's your
kidding.
husband, you would think that you'd put work aside for a little bit and not add more shifts to your fucking schedule to help out your husband.
Yeah.
But
Like,
besides that point, that whole fucking thing, it was just
we,
a
we know
fucking
how
shit
great of a
show.
relationship you have with anyways.
Oh, she, yeah, with her. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And then
Now
that
I
thing, the
don't blame you
aftermath,
after hearing stories like this.
yeah, no, it's fucking horrible. Like their relationship's been going on the down low for a while now. But right now this would have been like the turning point. If they had anything left for each other, this would have been an okay, look, put our little shit aside. Because I mean, I had a lot of different things against my dad that I was like, I have personal grudges. I put those to the fucking side, and I was like, you know what? Look, I'm putting that behind me. I'm putting it past me. I'm moving on. But
Yeah.
this is urgent, and if you're still gonna be like looking at that, and especially seeing as you are a nurse yourself and you see these types of things, you know how
Oh, she's
bad
a
it is.
nurse?
Yeah, she's a nurse.
Wait,
They both
what?
are. Yeah, they're both nurses, and she's basically, kind of just like, whatever, not caring
that
about it.
is that is bizarre. I didn't realize she was a nurse.
Yeah, she just got her license a few years ago.
What? That is
It's completely fucked. But not only that, but did I tell you the story of what happened when I was dropping my dad off at the house?
no. Like from
So
from the
from the
hospital?
hospital, yeah. And so, I had to do a bunch of things for him at his house just to get things ready because Amanda and Tony didn't.
Oh
The
geez,
door was
sorry.
locked.
I
The
just looked at
pictures.
the pictures. Holy frig.
I
Yeah,
can
that's
try to send you
total.
the video of the inside of the car too. I took a video. It's just coffee and blood all over the place.
Jesus, dude.
It's
But
just
anyway, so the house
absolutely
was
nasty.
locked?
Yes, the house was locked, and I didn't have my key on me. The one for the house because I haven't used that key in forever. And when my old keychain broke, a lot of stuff fell off. So I just put things that I wasn't commonly placing on that weren't like necessities really.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
put those to the
Like,
side.
yeah, large keychains suck.
Yeah. And so I kept what I needed, and because I wasn't going to my dad's house, I didn't have the key on me. So I went from Allie's house to go pick up my dad from the hospital. So I didn't go home to pick up anything up or anything like that.
Okay.
And I had to call Tony. 4 calls go by, he doesn't answer his phone. The fifth one, he finally answers, and I'm like, "Yo, I'm home with dad. Can you open the door?" He goes, "Yeah." Hangs up the phone, goes downstairs, just unlocks the door. Doesn't open it for me, just unlocks it. And he's holding his dog.
Nice.
The dog that they got that's a
Nice.
rescue that they shouldn't have gotten from the first place. Whatever the case may be. I open the door. I'm trying to let my dad go through. Tony lets go of the dog. The dog goes running, and Tony just kind of like stands there. He's like, "Oh." So I'm sitting there. Tony walks out to try to go look for the dog. I'm meanwhile helping my dad get through the door and everything like that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, just the whole fuck scenario with that. But then I finally get him through the door. So I go to see what Tony's doing. Tony gets the dog. He lets go of the dog again. The collar like thing. I put the leash on for the
What?
dog. The name tag broke because I couldn't find the actual slit because I was just trying to get him on there and go.
Yeah.
He was pulling, so the little band that holds between the two broke. So his name tag fell off, and he went running down the block. So I'm full
Oh
fucking
my.
sprint pursuit mode after this dog. I finally get him, and I have to carry him because when I grabbed him, his leash came off. Literally, he slipped his head out of the leash because they kept it so loose because they're not used to having dogs. They don't know that
Oh
a little
my.
space you give that dog, it will get off that leash. So I'm holding the leash in my hand and I'm holding this like fucking Aussie sized dog, basically, a little bigger than Aussie, in my arms. And the fucker bites me in the face. So I drop
What?
the dog and I say, you know what? I'm fucking done. I'm not dealing with this shit.
Yeah, no
So
kidding.
I drop him. I said, Tony, you could fucking deal with it. I shouldn't even be chasing after the dog in the first place. It's not my dog. Then I
Yeah,
go
that
inside and I tell my dad, like, you bit me, this and that. He goes, well, let me see. I'm like, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll clean myself up. It's fine. I didn't bleed, but I had like a good, cut on my underneath my eye and
yeah.
everything else and going along my cheek.
Ooh, fun.
And so I had that for a little bit, but it went away by now. But then not only that, Tony finally gets home with the dog and everything else, and my dad needs this like huge chair that was in his office. Now I'm trying to fit a chair that's twice the size of the door frame out of the door
Oh,
frame. I get it out after like finally kind of manipulating the parts and doing things like that.
yeah.
Tony just sits there, doesn't watch. I mean, doesn't not watch. He just watches, doesn't help me, and then just I'm about to get the door out, he walks and goes to his room and shuts it. So then I'm carrying this fucking heavy ass chair, this big ass chair, down these
Yeah.
steep ass stairs, and it's literally just the width of the stairs. So I have to change my hands and how I'm holding the chair so I can at least get it through because my hands were blocking it from going down the stairs.
Yeah, yeah.
So finally that, and then the dog comes running up. So I'm sitting
Hey,
there
the dog
holding the chair.
returns.
Yeah, holding the chair, and then my dad calls the dog a couple times, and finally he listens and goes. So when I get it down there, I get that for him. I put that there. I get a bunch of waters and other drinks that I bought him from the store that same day because I had to go pick up his meds, and I went to the grocery store to get him a few things because they had, that was one thing he had to do after he got done working. Well,
Yeah.
clearly he didn't go to work because he got in a crash, so they couldn't. So then I put that all in like an easily accessible area for him. I set up his breathing machine. I set up his thing to help him when it comes to sleeping with different things like that. Set up his chair the way he needs it. Put his walker away. And I told Tony, look, there's one thing I need you to do. Just please put your fucking dog's toys away because they have so many of them and they're just laid all around. I'm like, I can't. I have to go. I'm already late for like a phone call
Yeah.
with a job, and I'm like, I just really need you to do this for me. Will you do it? He goes, yeah, I'll do it. Apparently, come to find out, when I talked to my dad later, he never did it. So my dad
Ah,
had to somehow find a way to pick him up and throw those toys into the bin. And I'm like, "Are you
you
fucking
gotta
serious?
love it.
This kid is so useless beyond belief." I mean, I'm
Yeah,
like,
like that's a new level of just not being a competent human.
exactly. And I'm like, how would he like it if his mom was in that scenario and I did the same thing to him?
Oh yeah, no, right?
I don't like Amanda, but I'd put my grudges aside and I'd be like, hey, look, I wouldn't be so out of my way to do things, but I'd be like, if you need
You
anything, please let me know. I wouldn't
you'd at
mind
least
going to
do the
do
bare
it.
minimum.
Yeah, I would at least be a sensible human being. And be like, look, if you need anything, call me. I'll come over and help you. If you need me to
Yeah.
get you groceries, I'll do that. If you need me to come over and help move something for you, I'll do it.
Yeah.
That's just the decency in me. Even though I don't like her and I'm not a big fan of her, I
Yeah, if
would do.
someone goes
I put
through a
that. Yeah,
major thing like that, you like that's what you do.
exactly. You just put that shit aside, and you know what?
Yeah.
It shows your true colors. And
Oh
so,
yeah, for sure.
and then they got into an argument because apparently a little bit before that. Actually, no, I shouldn't go through all their business with that, but
Okay, that's
basically
fair.
their whole relationship is going downhill on that end,
Oh
and she's
jeez.
being a complete bitch to him about things. I mean, Tony gets out of school early one day, and instead of coming home to help out your husband, she goes out to the bookstore and to restaurants and other shopping centers with her son because she wants to improve their relationship because the entire time that they were together, she focused on me and Kyle too much, she said, and on my dad. And I
Oh.
was like, that's bullshit because you've been out doing shit for Tony more than you've ever come to say hi in my room.
Yeah.
You've never once come to my room to see how I was doing anything like that. You've literally nonstop done things with sports with Tony. You did his whole painting thing with him. You even did a bunch of outdoor activities with my dad. I mean, you did nothing for me and Kyle when we were growing up. Nothing. And that's
Mhm.
why I disliked you in a sense. But
Yeah,
besides
like
that,
and that's understandable. If
exactly.
someone treats you like that, you're not going to be real keen on liking them.
And this is the big fucking stab in the back. So, you know, no offense to Tony's dad, but he's kind of like a low life in a sense.
Okay.
He's been on drugs every now and then. He's ex service in the Marines, so he's in the reserves now. But he can't hold a job to save his life. He's got a lot of different problems with things like that. And Tony told his mom the other day that he wants to go move to Colorado and live with his dad instead of living in the house with Amanda. I said that's how fucked she is as a mother towards him. Is that
Jesus.
he would rather face the odds of having a somewhat decent relationship with his dad who can barely provide for himself. He'd
Then
rather
be
go
with her.
that than to be with her. And that's why she's now trying to go all gung ho with Tony because she's trying to hold on to him. Like, look, you're gonna
I
do more
mean,
damage
yeah.
by trying to keep him than by saying, you know what, fine, go figure it out yourself. If that's something you want to do, by all means, I'll do that for you. But you'll just see the outcome versus trying to
Whack.
keep him against something. I mean, the kid, he has no friends as it is. Really, he doesn't, do anything. Kind of does
Hmm.
sports here and there, but he's like, it's out of shape in a sense.
I
But
get you.
it's just like he's a bookworm. He's like his mom, sits inside all day. He just plays games. He reads. He's very
Imagine
smart.
reading. I could never.
He is very smart though.
Oh,
Like
frick.
all
One
things
sec.
aside.
Uh,
Okay.
okay, wait. Hang on. Uh, all right. I whacked my headphones off of my head. So we're
Oh, I
back now. I
see.
can hear you.
I see. That makes sense. But no, as I was saying,
Yeah.
uh, the whole thing with that was is that what was I saying? Oh yeah, he's like a bookworm and everything else like that, but he's really incredibly smart. So I mean, I give kudos to him because kid's fucking like a genius. But
Hmm.
besides that, he's very antisocial and everything else. And when Kyle went over there this last week, Kyle was still in a decent bit of pain himself. His back was hurting, head was hurting because he's got a
Yeah.
concussion, a bunch of other different things like that. And he was helping my dad with a lot of things. I mean, he even cooked for him and everything like that. Tony would come down, he would eat dinner, wouldn't talk to anybody, and then go back up in his room. Wouldn't put his dishes away. He would just leave it there.
Nice.
So, and then not only that, but then, Kyle was doing the laundry, and then Tony was in there, and he says, hey, look, by the way, I got to do my laundry, so just fold your mom's clothes and whatnot so I can put my stuff in. He goes, okay. He takes it all out, all of his mom's stuff out of the laundry room, like out of the washer and dryer, and puts it
Yeah.
on top of the dryer. Doesn't fold it, doesn't do anything else with it, just places it on top.
I mean,
And
good enough, right?
and I'm like, what the fuck? Literally doesn't do anything the entire time. He says, Kyle's like, yeah, he literally stayed in his room. He goes, Tony's completely changed. And I'm like, I can see that. It's just,
Yeah.
but that whole Amanda thing with her, that just, mm, that really strikes a
Yeah.
nerve with me because it's like, I don't have the best relationship with my dad, but I've been trying to improve it as time's gone on.
Hmm.
And, he's my dad. It'd be the same thing. I know that you and your mom's relationship at times isn't the best,
Yeah, but
but
you know.
regardless, if your mom got into like a serious crash like that, you would
Oh
put
yeah,
all
you
this
put
shit
everything
aside.
aside.
Exactly. And it goes, no matter how bad something is with somebody, if you really cared about that person and they meant a lot to you, you would put your shit aside. Even if it was like on
Yeah.
the like, you know what, we're not on good terms anymore, we don't talk, but you found out that one of your friends or something like that, or old friends was in a bad car crash. If you still even had any heart left in you, you'd be like, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
I would
You'd
kind of go
reach
help
out.
out. You'd at least reach out just to make yourself present and be like, look, I heard
Yeah,
you're
because
kind of
it's
fucked
just
right
being a
now.
human.
If you need anything, let me know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
man,
just that shit, man.
you've been through a lot recently, huh?
Dude, the past whole fucking like 2-3 weeks has been just crazy for me right now.
Jeez, I'm
A
sorry,
lot of
dude.
shit's been going on. And then not only that, but Kyle went bull riding and he told
Oh, I saw some videos on that. It
yeah,
looked like fun.
literally that was the day before the crash.
Oh, wow.
So he was like, "Yeah, don't tell mom, but I'm going bull riding." So I was like, "Okay, I won't." So I kept it a secret. So when we get to the scene of the crash and everything like that, Kyle's in the back of the ambulance, and while they're on like just about to leave, Kyle goes, "Mom, I gotta tell you something." And my mom goes, "What?" He goes, "Don't be mad at me, but I went bull riding the other day." And she goes, and everyone in the ambulance kind of looked at him like, "Oh, fucking hell." And my
Ho
mom was
ho
like,
ho.
"Are you serious?" She goes, "All right, you know what? I made a funny joke about it and everything else to like the paramedics and the firefighters, but that aside, I don't know.
Yeah. By the way, we
Do
have
let's do more of it."
we had a chat saying sending good vibes your way.
Oh, thank you. I need them right now.
Yeah, no
Holy
kidding,
Christ.
dude.
Mm.
But
Good
oh,
vibe is though. I got diamond camo for the Sigma and RPG.
oh, hey, it's about time.
Yeah, it's a decent one. And then all I need for the China Lake is just the 3 score streaks slash kills in a single game,
Oh, so
like
you're
vehicle
basically
kills.
there.
Only thing is I can't get a fucking single kill with a vehicle to save my life because nobody uses vehicles and nobody uses ground streaks. It's all air streaks now. So I've been going into
That's
like
fair.
Fire Team, Dirty Bomb, and a bunch of other different game modes to try to get the thing done. I'm only at 1 out of 10. I'm like,
Hmm.
are you kidding me? Like, come on now. But
Yeah,
besides that, other than that,
I haven't played Xbox in a long time. I played on Thursday because the Treyarch released that new map.
the Firebase seat, which is bugged beyond belief.
Oh yeah, incredibly, and that's a future video. But it was, yeah. I was looking at people and they were like the glowiness of their eyes were like a block away.
Yep.
Um, so
Half the
yeah, I
map you
did.
can just not even pay for anything. You could just basically run around it and it
Oh
still
yeah,
activate.
parkour.
Yep.
Yeah, so I played that for a little bit on my birthday, and then besides that, I haven't played anything. I've just been doing schoolwork. It sucked.
That really does suck to be.
Yeah, I had a freaking calc exam today.
Oof.
Calculus 2. Oh, screw that.
Yeah, Ali had a bunch of stuff like that, and she was showing me. She's like, "Yeah, all this thing," and she scrolled down for like 2 different pages, and she goes, "Yeah, that's just one problem." I'm like, "Bruh,
Oh,
what the
yep.
fuck?" And she's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah." She goes, now you feel my pain. I'm like, "Hey, bro, I felt that pain. The second you bring math up in something, my heart immediately just goes, ugh."
Yeah, I
So
know.
yeah, no,
Math freaking sucks. And to think that at one point I loved math. I mean, I still kind of do, but
because you're fucking psychotic.
well, yes, that there is a baseline of that, but
Uh,
also like I think the past 3 math teachers I've had have sucked, and so that just it doesn't help. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm teaching myself. Khan Academy is my life, and
Yeah,
yeah,
math is just that's my worst nightmare right there. I can't do math really. I'm like I could do like basic math, but like the algebra,
yeah.
geometry, like all that calculus shit, it just goes in one ear and out the other, and I don't retain any of that information. I'm like, eh, I you're
That's
asking me to do what's y equals mc squared times the division of pi, and I'm sitting here like I can barely do 2 plus 2, homie. All right, like you're going a little too far from me. It's a joke,
but and
but
that's
like I can do basic math, but it's just like
yeah.
it's that shit
He can do multiplication most times.
on a good day. Division,
Yeah.
we're struggling a little bit, but subtraction, multiplication, adding,
Division just out the window. Like that's
hmm
where we draw the line.
you know, yeah, we just yeah, nah.
But that's very much me with other subjects. Like I like especially English. Like I can BS something on a paper, but I really don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't know like
Mm-hmm.
all these different styles of writing or like
Dude, the
second
APA style,
languages. No. Oh,
APA, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
I haven't had to
Oh
use
my
APA
god,
yet, and I'm
literally,
scared.
because that's what we literally did all senior year was APA style this, APA style
Oh,
that. She's like, my teacher was like, you're gonna have to use it a lot in college. Not
my
one single
second
thing has been
semester, I'm
APA.
still using MLA.
Yeah, nothing's fucking APA style. I'm like, maybe if you're doing like a fancy email or something different, like you gotta make yourself look intelligent.
Yeah.
But APA makes you almost look like you're too sped to do basic MLA. Like it makes no sense. I don't like it. I don't like
I
it.
haven't even seen it. And the thing I don't understand is like, you think in the world, like, as an example, like science has, the field of science has kind of come together and been like, yo, we're going to use the metric system. We're going to do this, that, and whatever everyone around the globe like agrees, like, yeah, this is how it's going to work. But then
Mm-hmm.
English is out here like, all right, depending on what city you're in, you could be typing in a different style. And like, I
Pretty
don't
much.
understand why they couldn't just come together and be like, all right, everyone around the world uses MLA. That is how you write, and that is it. Well, at least English based, because I guess other languages have different styles of writing, but at
Mm-hmm.
least for English based. But whatever. So
Yeah,
there's a
it's
reason
all
I'm not
good.
an English major.
Same here, my friend. Same here. I can barely pronounce certain things as it is.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Jaden said English is the only thing I can do at this point, so it balances.
Also, Call of Duty just added in the Oh, what was like just League Play? They just added in League Play
Oh
now.
yeah,
Cold
I
War.
heard about that, but I heard it's Black Ops 2 style and it sucks.
I low key am gonna try it, dude. There's a lot of things like they have sniper rifles, ARs, and submachine guns, but like they have certain attachments that you can and cannot use.
Yeah, because it's
The
CDL
attach,
rules.
yeah, CDL rules, but they're like twisted, so there's like a little bit of added things in, and people are like, "What the hell is this? This isn't." You could do overkill, so you can have
What?
two different assault rifles, two different SMGs. You could basically just be a cracked out motherfucker. And they were like, "Oh yeah, well we're gonna take away one other perk, which was like something different. I can't remember what it was, but
That's so weird.
yeah." And I was
It's like
sitting
what
there
they should fix their game before they start messing with stuff like this.
exactly. I mean, I don't know. It just the whole thing. I was looking at it and I was like, I low key want to try it, but at the same time, I'm already getting sweat lobbies in a core game. I don't
Yeah,
want to go to
exactly.
but if I get sweat, lobbies in the CDL thing, I at least get sweat teammates, so it kind of like evens out, you know.
Yeah,
But it's like I
versus
can only deal with so much
regular.
autism for one day. It's just my brain's kaput.
You're already patient zero, so I mean, yeah.
Pretty much. An A. But
In other
ugh.
in
Oh,
switching topics to
Jesus,
hot,
my
are
throat.
you good? Did you just hump yourself? Like what the hell just
No,
happened
my
there?
throat just started getting scratchy towards the end of that thing there, and I just was like, and then it
Oh,
was like, aha. I was like, ugh,
I,
what
I
was
I thought
that?
you were trying to do a remix or something.
No, I'm trying to clear my throat now.
Dubstep Human Edition. Um, but uh, hockey, Toronto out here, absolutely rocking it. I mean, it's gonna go downhill real fast, but we're number one in our division, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Because they switched up all the divisions. They literally
Yeah,
retitled everything.
yeah.
That's
Now we're in
right.
the Canadian League, and
So it's only
we
Canadian
played.
teams? Like,
Yeah, it's all the six Canadian teams. It's amazing. I love it. The rivalry is just incredible. But we played Vancouver the past, it would have been 6 days. Like the past 3 games, we played Vancouver at home, and I think the closest score was 3-1. It was like 3-1, 5-2, and like 7-1 or something like that were the games.
to
Vancouver
be honest,
is nothing.
I don't like the way how they redid this entire league when it comes to the matching up of stuff. I don't like it.
I kind of dig it, but I guess I'm biased because like we have a really fun league.
Well, yeah, yours is good because you actually have top talent where it's like
Oh, isn't Chicago
over
not even in the running right now?
for the cup.
Yeah, like for playoffs.
Chicago's fucking been ass lately, dude. The past couple of games they've done decent. Arizona's done a better like record against Chicago right now.
Wow, that is sad.
But I mean,
And
what about that
for an
fucking
Arizona
Patrick
team.
Laine trade?
Oh, yeah, I don't even
Columbus
know.
and Patrick Laine, like what the
I
fuck?
don't even know.
I told when I was younger and I was looking at the different trades, I saw the PK Subban and Shea Weber trade. I said, this right here is going to be the turning moment for the world's most stupidest fucking trades known to man.
Little did you
And
know.
and little did I know, we'd get, a bunch of random trades. Like what was that one? Daniel Chara getting traded to the Caps.
Oh yeah,
You've
what
got
the hell is with that?
Henrik Lundqvist is now a Capital. You've got Braden Holtby, he's now a damn Vancouver Canuck. You've
Ew.
got Patrick Laine, who's now going to frickin',
Who knows hell?
Columbus. And then there's a couple other like really stupid trades.
And can we appreciate how awful the Washington jerseys are? The giant W.
Oh, disgusting! Don't even get me started. That was just.
Oh, I saw it and I think a little puke came out. Not gonna lie.
But on that whole thing, Pittsburgh, they wore like the weird like lettering, that sideways
Oh
lettering or whatever
yeah.
against the Hurricanes, and the Hurricanes tweet out saying, "How bold of you guys to wear that against the original people who invented that like side style whatever."
Ooh.
But then Pittsburgh went back and said, aren't you the same people who stole the Quiznos logo?" I was like, okay, touche, touche. I was like, that's kind of fucking funny, not gonna lie. But
But
yeah, I thought it
yeah,
was the Rangers were the first ones to do that.
I don't know. I'm not that much of a jersey aficionado, so
Same.
I
That's
could
why I was
not tell
like,
you. I
that's
just
that was
know
like a little
Adidas
fact check
makes
for me.
them, and I think that they really don't do that good of a job, but everyone loves them.
I like the Adidas ones. I mean, just style wise for like how the material is, I prefer it. Now, when it comes to the way Reebok actually put some thought into the jerseys, totally different. But
Yeah.
now everything's so like changed. I mean, the new Arizona ones they did like the weird colored ones.
Oh yeah, that was
Arizona's wasn't
weird.
horrible, but I mean, I kind of like it, but I'm also really against it at the same time. It just was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I'm still gonna post about it, but I'm gonna do it while throwing up. Like,
Yeah, there's more that could have been done. I think they did like a half-assed approach to it because they're like, what can you do for Arizona? I don't know. Let's do a purple sky and desert. Sounds like a great idea. Like, what? And then you've got like fucking the Golden Knights over here with some red ass jersey. I mean, theirs looks pretty fucking dope, not gonna lie.
yeah,
But then there's just that. And then I
weird.
don't even know. Colorado switched up their entire uniform. They're
Colorado's
all
a different breed just in itself.
yes, but they're fucking cracked right now. Holy shit, Colorado is beyond belief right now. They are just pummeling everybody. I mean,
Oh, really?
dude, they're going like 6-0 games, 12-0. I mean, they are literally curb stomping the shit out of everyone in their division. And they're doing it like
Wow.
it's nothing. I was like, what? Like
I mean,
Colorado's been a
all right.
decent contender here and there, but
Yeah.
this year they're like,
Are they
a
like
damn
cup worthy?
oh my god cup worthy beyond belief. It's
Huh.
crazy. Like their whole unit as they play. At first they've had a couple rough patches between trying to adjust players to their different positions. But
Yeah.
dude, these guys look like they're the 2015 or I think it was 2015. Yeah, 2015 Blackhawks when they did their cup run against the Lightning.
Oh, yeah.
They know where everyone is on the ice. Their positioning's great, and their passing is beyond belief. And just the fact that they have those all stars, they can carry that through as well. Like if they're going down in a rough patch, their all stars can pick it up for them. Like they can just carry the entire team. But
Hmm.
it's usually a very balanced team play. I was like, this is kind of scary to see, especially since there's not a whole bunch of like top liner names on there. Like, if you look at Toronto, got Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner,
And
William
we still do
Nylander, you've
nothing.
got Jonathan Tavares, but you're, you know, middle of the line. Like you're doing really good for your
Yeah.
division.
Yeah, that's fair for our division, and then we'll get out into playoffs, and then somehow always manage to match up with the Bruins, and then we'll get out in the first round. It's a beautiful system.
Yeah,
I
you do
never
good
know
the
what to
entire season.
expect. I never have to expect like the unexpected, because I know either way we're probably going to start really well, and then we're going to drop, and then we're going to fight for a wild card slot. We're going to get into that. For some reason the algorithm puts us with Boston, and then we're going to get to a game 7 and lose. It's
Pretty
just how it
much.
goes. You could repeat it every year because
Well,
we
was it
basically
last
have.
year was the only year you went past the first round in like God knows how many years?
Did we go past the first round?
I feel, or was it the year before that? I remember it was within one of these like 3 years or something like that. You guys
Oh.
actually beat a team, or you beat Boston and went on to like the next round, and then you got your shit stomped the next round. I was like, hey, I mean, kudos, they made it past the first round finally for once. They didn't get their butts completely stomped, but I mean,
Yeah.
whatever.
Progress, progress. That's what matters.
Slow but steady.
Yeah. Speaking of cups, though, there was a large cup. Some may say even a Super Bowl that happened.
Yes,
Did you
that
watch any of that? Because I know
I
you're a
did.
football
I
guy.
watched
I
the
didn't
entire
watch
thing.
anything.
You know,
I heard that I heard that the Super Bowl was like it was the most uneventful thing ever. It was like two people that didn't want to play but had to play. That's what I heard was the game.
it was very uneventful because you, as a fan, like I wasn't voting for any of those two teams. I would prefer Tampa to win, which they did.
Yeah.
Like I was conflicted because I was like, yeah, sure, I want Tampa to win just because it's their first time going that far in a long time. And then it's like Kansas, they just went and won, the Super Bowl before. was like, kind of want them to go back to back. But I was like, I'm gonna go with Tampa just because they haven't been there in a while.
Because Tom Brady.
No, Tom Brady. That's the one reason why I did
Seven
not want them to
P.
win. I did not want them because of that. I was like, you know what? He's already got enough. Let's just end it. But then
I'm
I was
at
also
this point. I kind of
like,
want to see what like I want to
how
see
many he
what
can
record
get.
he holds of like how many he can get before he retires. Because like
Exactly, which is why it's kind of like
I
then like,
hate
okay, maybe I'll go
football.
for him.
I hate football, and especially like like wow, what is the abbreviation?
Football and what?
NFL. NFL. There we
Oh,
go. And especially the NFL, but the fact that I acknowledge I'm living through an era with like arguably one of the greatest players ever, like
mm-hmm.
just pure stat wise, like
Yes.
I want to see what the hell he can do. I want to see him hit like double digits just because.
I mean,
Like
he's gone to 10 Super Bowls and he's only lost 3 of them.
yeah, like imagine
That's
being
fucking
able to put that.
ridiculous. It'd be like winning 10 Stanley, like going to 10 Stanley Cup Finals and winning 7 of those. Like that shit is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like the OG Oilers, basically.
Oh yeah, that was a different breed. Okay. First off, for chat, no, I'm not gonna shut up. And secondly, he's gonna be like 76 running down the field. I mean, all right, I would love
if
to
he
see that, not
if
gonna
he
lie.
keeps working out and everything else like that and keeps up to his old man age, then yeah, I mean, who knows?
And he'll keep feeling young by kissing his son on the lips, and it'll be great. Okay, speaking of Tom Brady, I saw an article that got posted that said, "Is it racist that Tom Brady won the Super Bowl during Black History Month?"
I saw something about that, and
And
you know,
I
I'm
like
not a
I can't
huge
help but
person when it
scratch
comes to
my
political
head.
stuff.
Yeah, me neither. But I'm like what?
I,
I didn't I almost want to look up the article just to see the reasoning they give. But I saw the headline and I was like, this is like absurd.
well, apparently the whole halftime show was like all some like devil type thing people were saying. I don't know how
Oh
much
yeah,
I'm
there
gonna
was like
believe in it,
weird red guys.
but yeah, there was like a whole entire like thing that people were like, yeah, you guys just thought that this was this and that, and that there's this or
Oh,
everything. But like, if you do
or just
extensive
enjoy the show.
background research, I'm like, I'm just enjoying the halftime show.
Yeah.
They're saying because technically it's the like whatever seventh, yeah, it's Brady's seventh ring. He's also the
Yes.
goat. They say 7 is the
Yeah.
goat's like number for like devil shit. And
Oh.
there was a whole tie with this halftime show people were saying, and I'm like, y'all are really going like out of your fucking way to connect this shit as much as you can.
Because
I was like,
chances are they're
sure.
drunk as hell right now.
Yeah. I'm like, sure, maybe it's a little creepy that it could connect like that, but do I believe that's what happened? No.
No, yeah.
It's like saying that
And
WWE's real fights. It's fucking rigged fights. You know it's rigged because they even
oh
say it's
yeah.
rigged. But it's
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking bio that it's rigged, and people are like, "No, this is real." Okay, sure.
Yeah. And the weekend was the performer, right?
Yes,
And like I heard he spent $7 million of his own pocket money on this show. And
that I don't know about.
I haven't watched the halftime show. I just know that he's become a
LSD
huge
trip.
meme.
That's all I know. It's just like weird because it's so small, like compared to the Katy Perry halftime show that there was a couple of years
Oh
ago.
yeah, that was insane.
It's small in that aspect, but it's like there's so much that went into it that it's like
Oh.
kind of weird. I
Huh.
don't know. It was
I
good because I like the Weeknd's music, and I was like, I'm vibing with
That's
it.
fair.
But I don't know. It was some
I'm kind of hit
next
or
level
miss with
shit.
him, honestly. I think he's Canadian, isn't he?
Don't know. I know
I
that
have to look this up right
Drake
now.
is.
Yeah.
I feel like he's American.
Weekend hometown. He
It
is.
wouldn't
Yeah,
surprise
he's
me.
from Toronto.
Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't surprise me too much.
Yeah. He was raised in Scarborough. Jeez. I mean, brought him publicity, even if it was in a weird way. That's fair. I mean,
True.
any publicity is
True.
good publicity, right? Isn't that how the saying goes, or whatever?
Unless it's something that you don't condone, then I mean,
That's fair, but either way,
don't
you're
want to get the wrong
popular.
name. Popular for the wrong reasons. I mean, I don't want to
Yeah.
be all weird here, but if you got caught something up your butt cheeks, you don't want
Okay,
that publicity.
now it just sounds like high school.
Wait,
Come on,
whoa.
you heard the allegations with your school. You know the toothbrush.
Oh, the two. Okay,
The
now I know
toothbrush,
where you're
yeah.
going with that. I was like, what? This is something I never heard you talk about. Now I know you for a decent bit of time. I'm like, what's
Yeah,
going
sorry.
on here?
I'm opening up here. This is a therapy session.
You're opening up something a little too much. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know it hurts to sit down. I always promote that because of hockey. You know, I like hockey players have that nice thick hockey booty, but as much as I
Yes.
say that, it's actually just from the swelling, from the impact.
Um, I would say mine's more muscle from workout, but we each go our own ways. So
Yeah, that's fair. Mine's apparently stress because when I went to physical therapy for my back, apparently they figured out that I hold my stress in my butt. So,
what do
I
you
mean,
clench your cheeks a lot or something?
I don't know, but that's where they figured out that my stress came from.
Jaden, what are you doing to Gavin?
Yeah, you know, I'm the sub.
What's going
Um,
on? Oh,
but yeah,
yeah.
that was the weirdest thing for them to tell me. And so getting acupuncture, I think it was, or whatever, the needles.
Oh, you got
Uh,
acupuncture?
yeah, that like they. Oh, how long I went to PT, I'm not sure. It was probably like a year or something. The only thing that they figured out would actually work is getting the needles,
I mean,
and
it's a great
and then
thing.
even then, it really only worked good if they connected that to the electro stim, and so they put the acupuncture, then shocked the needles straight into the muscle.
Mm-hmm.
That's how jacked up my back was. But because of the fact of that I'm like lower back injury. Well, not injury, but just like lower back broken, and that they said that that's caused by my I'm trying to figure out what the right, like the medical term. It's not. Is it? Would it be like rectum? Whatever, or like the cheeks. Uh,
Wait. Are you talking about your gluteus maximus?
Gluteus maximus. There we go.
I was like, are you
That's
looking for the scientific term for?
yeah. That the muscles that like are in the lower back and connect into that are like
Yes.
that hold my stress. So like when I would get those needles, they would like my pants would be like down, probably showing my crack, and I'd be lying there. Like it was a weird experience, and like because they would
Oh
shock it, it makes your
no.
muscles spasm,
Yeah,
and
it's
so I'm
some
basically
intense.
here just like clapping cheek on the table.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Also, she did respond and she said, I'm pretending like I'm not here. Whatever's going on over there is not my doing, so anything you have to explain. I've been hanging out with Tyler on The Secret. I should come
You're
forward
not
right
supposed to tell
now.
him about that.
I know, but I figured I should I have to say it at some point. Might as well do it while live.
For those of you that don't know me and Gavin's like friendship, this is gonna sound like we're being dead
Oh
ass.
yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Like
That is a disclaimer. Like, hey,
we've been friends since middle school, so like, yeah, chill out, people. Stop with that dirty mind. But
that's when it all started. I mean,
no, I started before that. But
yeah, like I
also,
said, secrets.
yeah, very. In other news too, I have purchased myself a ring. Nice little,
Like
ring.
as a promise ring, or just
No,
wear
no, 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 no.
for.
It's because I always wanted to get into rings, but I never knew my ring size, so I got like a ring size or whatever so I could figure it out. But
I mean, I was
and
getting into rings
now,
personally. That's my thing.
sorry,
I said me too personally. I like wearing rings. Like I have a
yeah.
silicone one. Is it like a
Oh
what do
yeah,
you call it? For me and Ali, is it like a show that we're in a relationship? It's not
the
like an
promise
engagement
ring or
ring.
whatever.
Yeah, promise ring. Just
Yeah.
like that. So we're upgrading ours for our 1 year,
Oh
and
nice.
I actually got her one. It's an expensive ass one. It's white gold, and it's got. Hopefully she's not listening to this, but it's white gold. It's got a ruby heart in the middle, and it's got a bunch of diamonds around the
Oh
band.
wow, that's really nice. You'll have to send me a picture sometime if you can.
Yeah, I'll do it after this. So that actually, you
Okay.
know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it now.
But yeah, so I don't know if you can still hear me. Okay, I'm gonna assume
No.
that
While I'm
he's back.
sorry, I just got my headset back on. But while I have a decent bit of cash, I bought a bunch of different things for her for the time being.
I
Like
mean,
for
that's fair
birthdays coming up
if
in
you
one
have it.
years.
Her birthday's coming up in 1 year. I hope so.
No,
It usually happens yearly.
for our 1 year and her birthday that's
Oh,
coming up.
okay. That
Because
makes more
literally, I
sense.
have Valentine's Day that I get hit with. Then the next is our 1 year anniversary, and
Yep.
then after that, in that same month, because the March 1st is our 1 year, and March 27th is her birthday. So I get like smacked back to back to back. So it's like I really gotta save up money around this time so I can actually get her some nice stuff.
Yeah, I know. Like this is bad for me and Jaden too because like Christmas happens and then her birthday's in January, my birthday's in February, Valentine's Day happens, and then our 1 year is in March.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's like 4 months back to back to back of events.
Yeah, no,
But
I
yeah,
got
so
her
but
bunch of different little things.
okay, I'm gonna look at this photo. Oh hell yes, bro.
Doesn't that look nice?
Yeah, I would wear that. Screw it. Screw
My
social
only
norms. I would wear that.
my only fear is that it's a little too big because I can't get that resized. So I'm going to like that's why I went today, but I couldn't find one that would actually fit her. But
Um. Oh
I
well,
gotta
it's a
find a
thought.
different ring. Yeah, that she could
But,
actually wear.
but yeah, so mine's just like it's a band. It's black. Kind of metallic-y. I don't know. It's probably some sort of cheap metal because it was $6 off Amazon. But
Oh yeah. I was
but
gonna say maybe it's
it
sterling silver or something like that. But no,
yeah,
sterling silver would
it's
be maybe a little bit more.
no, not sterling. It's probably stainless
Titanium?
steel.
Stainless steel. Okay.
Yeah, chances are it's some cheap little thing. But it has prints on it that are I have the Ankh of Life and the Eye of Ra, the Egyptian symbols.
I mean,
But
they're good symbols, not bad ones. So there you
yeah,
go.
exactly. I was trying to find the Eye of Horus, but technically by label this one is the difference. For those that don't know, the eye of Ra is the right eye, and the eye of Horus is the left eye. And this one said that it was, and everyone that I could find on Amazon said that it was, but they were all the wrong eye. So thank you for foreign companies. Um, but no, it's really nice, and so I might keep this investment going because I like rings and I really like how it looks now, especially now that I have more style than like middle schooler basketball shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, no, I get
It,
what
it
you're
makes a
saying.
little more sense now.
Indeed, it does. Indeed. Yeah, no. A little off topic. I
All right.
was thinking. So Allie's been bugging me for the longest time to like trim my leg hair. You know, not like in a bad way, but like just like she's like, you should do that. 'Cause I was like, I don't want to, but she's like, you should. So I was like, fine.
Why?
I'm not hairy, but like I have decent bit of leg hair, and
A
so I was like,
Russian
okay,
bear?
no, not that bad. Not as
But
bad as some other people I know, but
that's
it's
fair.
just a little bit. So I was like, maybe I will. I just not too sure about it. And I was gonna do that. And Kyle just he recently shaved his arms because of like the burns on his arm.
Oh, that
And
makes
he was like,
sense.
you should do the same. So I'm thinking about shaving my arms and trimming my leg hair. And I was like,
Wow,
fuck, how'd I get this far?
you are gonna be like a naked mole rat.
Dude, I just shaved my face too. I literally will be a naked mole rat.
Yeah, because then you just gotta make sure down low is clean, and
You
you're
all
basically gonna be a walking definition of
Hey,
what
you
wax
only gotta make
shops
sure
want to be.
downstairs is kept up. Fucking fungal diseases and other things like that.
Yeah, but
No
I mean
big deal.
sometimes you don't feel like actually shaving. You just like
Hey,
manscape a little
been there
bit.
before.
Yeah, so if you do all that, you got to commit and you got to do the whole everything. You know what? While you're at
Yeah,
it,
maybe
go bald.
get half-ass patches. Get half-ass patches and other shit. It's just like you
Oh
just
yeah, it's a
I might as well
mess.
all the hair on my body, just fucking wax it. Even the hair on top of my head, just wax it. Become
Yep,
like a
just gone.
fucking yeah, just everything
Eyelids,
gone.
eyebrows, eyelashes gone. No hair, nothing.
Ay, ay, ay.
You'll regret
Ay,
your
ay,
whole
ay.
life shaving your arms. Like once that starts growing back.
Yeah.
That was the input said, but I don't know. All I know is I enjoy being man hairy, so I ain't shaving stuff for that. I don't have to impress
Yeah.
anyone anymore.
I mean, Kyle did it because of the burn, so his will have to grow back
Yeah,
anyway,
no, that
otherwise it'd be
makes
funny.
sense.
But for me, I'm just not too sure. I'm like kind of like want to, but at the same time, I'm also like I don't know. I mean, Allie's dad shaves his arms, and my mom's like, it's not like an uncommon thing. You know, it's not bad. It just shows a little bit more cleanliness. I'm like, I guess I don't know. Like 50-50.
Yeah,
I'm not like huge into it, but I'm also not against it. You know,
that's fair. That's fair.
I
I've
don't know.
never even I've never legitimately thought of shaving my legs or arms. Like joking around, I've thought about it, but like it, nah, I don't know, not for me.
Indeed, indeed.
Also, I did have a submission for something for us to talk about that someone wants to hear.
Okay.
Um, talk about little toys you guys used to love to play with back in the day. Example, like worm on a string, silly putty, Pokemon, etc.
You know,
What was your
I
toy of choice?
Legos.
Legos, yes, sir. You
Huge
are a
fucking
good
Legos.
man.
Huge. I mean, even to this day, I still every now and then, like me and Ali have like little Lego dates where we
Yes.
build little things. But like,
I need to do that.
dude,
That sounds fun.
is so fun. You go to like the Lego store, or you can go to like the mall or something like that. Not the mall, but like a Walmart or Target or whatever, and just get a Lego that you two can like build. Dude, that's some of the best shit ever because it's like I'm like a pro at it. You know, MLG mode. And Allie's like, she's built Legos before, but she's not like as much with me where I'm like, I just build shit just off the bat. Just like, do, 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 do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's like, it's funny just because you sit there and you're both looking at each other like, what the fuck? And once you have it built, it's just the satisfaction. But like, you know what? This is sick. It kind of gives you like little kid vibes, but then also like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but definitely Legos, bro. Klapski. I mean, that
Everyone out
shit.
here on Valentine's Day trying to get laid. I'm out here just trying to play Legos with someone.
I'm trying to play with my fucking toy cars, man. What the fuck you mean?
um,
But no.
yeah, I was a big Lego guy. I had a little bit of Pokemon cards, never really seriously
Never did
dabbled in
Pokemon
that.
cards.
I had a
Never.
little bit. But I'm trying to think. I if we're
I
going really far back, I used to use
Yeah,
Tinker
go.
Toys.
So far back. Um,
If you know what
if
Tinker
we're
Toys
talking
are.
do not.
So basically, like I could, it might be better for you to look it up, and for anyone that's listening, if they want to understand, to look it up. But
I probably know, but I just need to find exactly what it is so I know.
yeah, but basically it was like these block things that you could stick together. I don't really like, you could make things with it. Um, it was
Oh,
like those
yes.
things, yes.
Yes.
And actually,
Yes.
there's
I
a
know.
picture here that has like a metal tin, and that is the same metal tin that I used to
Yes,
have
it
as a
comes in a
kid.
metal tin and you have like all the little
Yeah,
wooden different blocks or plastic pieces that you put together.
yeah. And like
Yes.
those, like, yeah, those pre-designed holes in them, and those sticks, the paint would always come off of them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
those were great. I've built many a things back then.
Dude, all I'm gonna say is kids nowadays are missing out. Back in the
So
early
much.
2000 up to like I think 2013 was the best time to be a kid for toys because
Oh yeah, and
anything now,
TV, everything.
yeah, everything nowadays is like all
It's
so
so
sophisticated
trash.
that kids just play on their video games. So literally all they get is like COD points and V-Bucks. And it's like,
Yeah.
bro, go to the store, get yourself some like Legos, some Star Wars
I know,
toys,
like
G.I.
I
Joes. We
see
don't see those
kids
anymore.
like like I'm not just saying because like I'm 19. I'm not just saying like, oh, kids. I'm like kids who have iPads, and it's like what? When I
Mm-hmm.
like when I was in double digits, my dream phone was the slide phones, the one that you turn it sideways, slide up, and the keyboard is there. And
Oh,
these kids are
yes.
like 7 years old, maybe before, and playing on, and they have their own iPads. And I'm like what?
Yeah, I know
It's
exactly what
so
you're talking about.
weird. I'm trying to
I know exactly what you're
I'm
talking
trying to
about.
think of what other toys I used to play with. Um, okay, we're gonna throw real far back, because were you a kid that grew up on the streets? And by
In
that,
what way?
I'm talking about those carpets that had those roads painted on it, those little towns.
Oh, yes, and you do the Matchbox and the Hot Wheels
Y-
on those things?
yes,
Yep,
sir.
yep.
We all these kids growing up on the street, and kids nowadays are here on iPads.
Yes, sir, I know exactly about.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
sir. Yes,
those
sir.
were so good. I'm trying to, yeah, I'm trying to think of what else because I was a very athletic kid, so most of the time, like once I you got to that age where you started like actually like doing things with friends and not just like play dates where you sit there and stare at each other and then call it good. Like
Yeah, we were
like
more
I was
so like
usually
that.
always out doing something.
Mhm.
Either that or
Um,
video games to a point. The Xbox
see,
360 was a godsend, or even the Wii.
dude, the Wii is a clapback from God knows how long ago.
I know. I'm actually looking at trying to find a cheap used one to invest in, especially like to use at college and stuff like that. I think that'd be so much fun.
For sure, dude.
Get
Honestly, huh?
get get the bros together and play some Wii bowling.
Oh my God, dude, that's a throwback right there.
Do boxing and it's all fun and games until Matt shows up.
Then you
But,
just get your ass destroyed right there.
oh yeah. No, I never I only played the boxing probably like a single digit amount of times. Like I was never into the boxing.
I was a little bit. I mean, I did a lot of different things. Bowling obviously was a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, the fighting one. We had like the sticks, like the swords, whatever.
Yes.
That
Yes.
that was a fun one.
Oh yeah, I
That was
love
the
that.
shit.
Cuz that was Wii Sports Resort, I think, right?
Yes. That was
Yes.
the right one where it has the whole island. You could do like the bicycling, the tennis,
The
what's the other one?
planes.
The planes. Yep, the planes.
Oh, to this day I don't think I've found all of the those like token things.
I didn't even know that there were a lot of token things.
Yeah, like these cuz if you played with people, you could do like pop balloons and stuff like that. But then if you played by yourself or maybe with people and you competed to how many, there was like these little like rings or token things, like basically like landmark type notions, that you can collect around, and then like there's a certain amount, but there was a lot of them, and I'm pretty sure to this day there's still like five that I haven't gotten. And I remember like as a kid I would like I would spend so much time on it that I would just do random things like because you had a time limit, and that was the problem with finding them all.
Yes, because
Once you
everything was timed.
yeah, and once you found one, like if you went into a new game, like you didn't have to collect it again. It was a one-time thing. But I
Mhm.
would get into a game and I would just turn around and drive out into the ocean and just search because I was like, I don't know where to go anymore.
Yeah, no, I felt that
But
for sure.
in regards to Wii Bowling, the OG, did you ever get the Star Ball? Because if you got a certain
Oh,
score, I think it was like 1,000 or something, which
was it like a
like
glowing weird ball?
maybe all I
I
know is that
don't
like
remember awfully.
it like the ball had it like printed on stars on it, and it was once you got to the certain checkpoint, and I got that, and that was probably my proudest achievement for like still years. I'm still proud of that.
I want to say yes, but I don't know for sure. It's such like an old thing that's like there's certain things that stick with me. I'm like, oh yeah, that's 100%. I know that for a fact. And that one's just like
Yeah,
I want to say I did because I mean, once you play a game for a certain amount of time, you're like obviously cracked at it.
yeah,
But I don't know for a fact. And that's where I'm like, hmm.
yeah.
I want to say yes. I'm gonna say
Okay,
yes.
we're yeah we'll go with yes.
We'll just go with that. But yeah. Anyways, about the phase stuff, I'm freaking pissed right now, dude.
Why? What
Because
happened?
an email like a month and a half ago saying that between the 1st and the 8th of this month, my thing would ship. Haven't gotten a
Yes.
single thing saying anything's been shipped. So I sent them an email and it's the 9th, and I'm like, look, this is
Yeah.
the 18th time you guys have delayed this again. I mean, I ordered this in November and it still hasn't showed up yet. It was supposed to be a Christmas thing. and it still has been pushed back. I mean, I even gave you the 6 week plus timeline that you said 4 to 6 weeks. Sometimes things go out, whatever.
Yeah, especially during the busy time.
Exactly. And I mean, it's like they even sent out an email saying, "Oh yeah, we're sorry about this and that because the thing here's a little coupon code for the little mix up and da da da." I still haven't gotten a single update whether the thing's going to be shipped or
Oh
not.
my.
And it's like this isn't a cheap. It's a $66 like doormat, and it's like it ain't cheap. If it was like $20, I'd be like, whatever. I'm not gonna
Cut
complain
your
about it.
losses, yeah.
Exactly. But
But
it's
yeah,
like I
like
can't get a refund really per se because I haven't received an item and I don't have like an exact thing to be like, oh yeah, this and that. So it's just like I don't
that's
really
so
know.
weird.
I just keep like emailing them like, look, fuckers, I'm pissed because I ordered this damn thing. It's supposed to be like a Christmas gift, and y'all motherfuckers still haven't shipped this shit out yet. Like, come on, like my jacket, stickers, and the pants I'm wearing right now, the face pants, they've all come in way before this thing has. And this pants I ordered 3 months after not 3 months, 2 months after the actual carpet, and they arrived before the carpet, and I'm like, "Mm."
That just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, and that's why I'm just like, do they just not
Like
have enough and
I
they're
know
manufacturing them? I don't know.
I know we're both collectively we are about the math level of a preschooler, but like that's not how PEMDAS works.
Yes, sir. Indeed, it is not, and that's why I'm like, bruh, the fuck
Yeah.
don't
Uh,
make sense.
it's so weird.
Indeed.
All right. Well, I think this has been a good talk, and also I didn't have one last week because birthday and busy and stuff like that, but I do have something regarding these podcasts. Some news coming soon. I'm in the works of it, so that should be exciting. So I will say, wherever you're listening to this, thank you for listening. Thank you, Tyler, for joining me once again.
Of course, of course.
Uh, thank you for the happy birthday wish, I guess. Um, and this, and then, but yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate everyone and the love and support lately, and stay tuned for more content. And I'll talk to you guys later.